Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and I have been eating way too much sugar, like super bad. Randy and I found the s'mores stuff from the camping trip and just ate like a bunch. Like I had an apple and peanut butter, which was the plan to start with, was apple and peanut butter. But then I ran out of peanut butter, so I put some Nutella on my apple, and then I just started eating Nutella, and then I started eating graham crackers, and then I cooked 2 marshmallows on the stove, and then I put like a graham cracker and a marshmallow and a Reese's cup and another marshmallow and a graham cracker, and then I ate it. So I really went over my calorie limit today. I had been doing okay, like really, like my walking was slipping ever since we got back from the backpacking trip, which I still have not done the video for. It's all uploaded from the different cameras, but I still have to go through and like do the editing. I even completed the voiceover, but it's coming. It's coming. But what I was afraid of happening has happened, and that's I lost the fire under my butt. Because the backpacking trip was such a time date was set. I had to be ready. I had to be able to do this thing by this time. And so I was like, oh, focused, and I did it. And now that we're home, everything else in the world is taking priority. And I keep making excuses for myself, being like today, it's 11:25 at night, and I only have 3,800 steps. Vaughn of 3 weeks ago would have been horrified. Like, go outside and walk as quickly as you can to get your steps up. And for me this evening, I'm just like, I'll just edit a video and go to bed. And that's why I'm not going to get the results this week that I wanted to get this week. And I'm trying to not be hard on myself. And I'm trying to, I don't know, it's been, and I can say that, it's just been a hard week because we're wrapping up. I've got Patreon going on behind me. Everything's very hubbub up in the air. But that is life. I should be used to that by now. If I'm not busy in one way, I'm busy in another. That's just how I function, or try to at least. So I'm not going to talk about the excuses to myself of, that's why this didn't happen, that's why this didn't happen. I'm going to look at them, I'm going to see them, and I'm going to find a way to work through them. So even though I'm busy, that's not an excuse to not be going on my walks with my Randy. And it was raining a whole lot, but 3 days ago I still managed to hit my step goal, because in between every video that I was editing, I would walk in place, like side step kind of back and forth in place for anywhere from 500 to 1,000 steps. And if you do that for 8 hours a day, you hit your goal. So just again, trying to just pull myself up out of this muck. I wanted to check in with you guys because I haven't been vlogging, and I really feel like the vlogging helps me more than anything, y'all. It really does. Like, so starting with this video right here that at the time of recording will have been popping up live for everybody to watch and hopefully chat with me and stuff. Like, not like live, but it will be a published YouTube video the morning after. So I don't know what day it is. I think it's Monday, October 8th at the time of recording. So tomorrow would have been, or is, rather, let me see this. I'm still using my calendar. No, I'm not. Tomorrow would have been week 18. So last I had weighed myself, which I weigh in again on Wednesday, I was down 26 pounds, maybe. Possibly 27. I don't actually remember. That's how much this has not been in the front of my mind. So I'm getting back to blogging, getting it back into the front of my mind. Our fridge is actually so close to empty that we're actually going to defrost it. So we need to do another grocery run, more meal prepping, everything. So I just wanted to check in with you guys though, because life does happen to all of us, and we can't just beat ourselves up. Like, I've been pretty depressed, but I finally got my button under me today, and I'm like, you know what, no, I'm gonna talk to my friends, I'm gonna hang out with y'all, and we're gonna get back on track and do this, because I don't know about y'all, but I still have 75 more pounds to lose before I'm at where I'd like to be. And something I had talked to my good friend Laura about. Oh yeah, story time. I had talked to my good friend Laura while we were backpacking, and I was like, I'm really looking forward to this being a lot easier. And she just looked at me, she's like, this isn't easy. Like every single workout, she's like, cause she like runs and does healthy things, but she's like, every time I go running, it's grueling, it's horrible, it's hard, but you do it and you just keep doing it, and it doesn't get easier, you get stronger kind of stuff, but it's still kicking your butt. And if you're not doing it to where it kicks your butt, then you need to be doing it harder, pushing your cardio, pushing your strength within reason. Don't push yourself till you're gone, till you've ground yourself into dust, but to maintain that cardio health, you need to keep finding that line in riding it, maybe pushing it a little bit, because clearly for me, sitting around in my comfort zone leads to 10 to 15 to 20 pounds of weight gain in a year for years and years and years. So I need to not be in my comfort zone. I need to be a little hungry sometimes, just a little peckish before I have a meal, instead of just being like letting myself get ravenous and then gorging and then being like, oh, well, it's time to eat even though I don't feel hungry. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out for me, and everybody's going to be different, but I'm renewing my vows to y'all. We are getting back on track and we are doing this. And so the plan for that is tomorrow morning, it's going to be a bacon and egg breakfast. Within reason, I'm going to have 2 eggs and like 2 strips of bacon. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to get a morning walk in, come hell or high water. I'm going to dress up like a deer for my live stream because it's Halloween month. And so I'm doing costume stuff for each live stream. So that's a thing that we're doing. And probably somewhere around in there, I am also going to eat some yogurt. Like, if you guys are on my Fitness Pal and are actually interested in my, meal by meal plan, that will be posted on my Fitness Pal. But there's going to be, an apple and a cheese stick, I am sure. There's going to be a turkey taco bowl, because we still have some of those left over from our last batch of meal prep. And we've got this. We can do it, you guys. So it's just, we can't just say, well, Z-Dog, I'm going to do this thing. And he's like, okay, Mom, how? We have to actually follow through that plan for the how, because otherwise, there's a difference between a wish and a plan. A dream and a reality is you have the dream, you have the idea, you have the wish in your heart, and then you figure out the baby steps to get yourself there. And so and that's this past week, I have not been mapping out, I know, honey, I have not been mapping out the baby steps. I've just been kind of like, yeah, that was about 5 ounces maybe. I weighed how much meat I'd been eating. I was eating 9 ounces of roast, and I was like, oh gosh. So I can't let myself slip for even a minute on weighing this stuff, on weighing my food, and it's and I'm so happy with the results that I've been seeing. I feel like my arms my loose skin is still there, but it's not I'm getting a little bit of definition in everything. My tummy's still chubby, but that's just me. I feel like my face is tightening up a little bit. I actually hugged Randy and it poked my collarbone, so I'm getting a little less padding there. Randy's getting a little less padding up in his situation, so I'm feeling the results, but I don't want to stop feeling the results, and winter is coming. So we're just going to have to buckle down even harder, because so help me, it's cookie season. It's cookie and candy season, y'all. For the next 4 months, it's cookie and candy season. So may the odds ever be in our favor or something. May the force be with us. I don't know. So I'm going to go to bed, and then I'll meet y'all back here tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. It depends on if you're talking about from today. Anyways, I will time travel and see you in the future. Bye, guys. Keep on keeping it on. We can do this.